Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We're going to go over Game of Thrones. We got the new Game of Thrones set. Let's take a look real quick here. I have all of these plus 2 dragons, and I say all of these except for Sansa Stark on the bottom. She has not dropped yet, but she is going to be my favorite one out of the set because she is just gorgeous. I love that pop of her, and then Jon Snow in the middle. I haven't found a good box for him yet. So I found him in stores, but the boxes are beat up, so I'm waiting to get him. He's not going to sell out. He's around. He's available now. But boxes have to be in good condition for me to purchase, so I will continue looking for a nice box of Jon Snow. So I don't have Jon Snow to show you today, and I don't have Sansa because Sansa is not out. But I do have the other ones, plus 2 dragons. I got Daenerys riding a dragon and Jon Snow riding a dragon, and one of them has flames. And that 6-inch mountain is awesome. I'm going to be unboxing all of these today for you. So let's get started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. We do Funko Pop. There's a Funko Pop channel, obviously, as you can see in the background. So we cover Funko Pops, what's dropping in stores, what stuff has already come out. This is all new stuff that just dropped. We do unboxings. We do mystery boxes. We do mystery minis. We do unicornos. We do everything that's toys related. Not everything, but almost everything toy related. So we're going to start with the Night King himself. That dagger looks amazing up close. If you're not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me. It's in the description below. You can tag me on there and follow me there. I do post pictures when I buy stuff in stores. So this has already been posted on Instagram a while back. Not want to say a while back, days ago. So if you want to see what's out in stores, definitely follow me on Instagram. And also follow me here. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscription button. Hit the bell for notifications if you want to be notified when I do another video. And definitely smash the like button if you like Game of Thrones. So there is the Night King. He is crystallized, ready to crack. Like the Kraken. So we're going to get to the dagger in a minute. But he looks great. I think Funko did a great job on this guy. He definitely looks awesome. We're going to get into that dagger here in a minute. But holy moly. This is probably my favorite. I mean, it's such a small scene, so I'm going to say one of my favorites. Probably one of my favorite scenes of all of Game of Thrones. Arya Stark comes through. The Night King grabs her. And she does a little trick. And he ends up with a dagger. And where his heart would be. He's a heartless guy. He's heartless. But we're going to get a zoom in there. If the camera cooperates, we can do the darn thing. Come on, camera. There you go. Look at that. The dagger piercing his would-be heart. Arya Stark got him. Gotcha. So there is the Night King. He is awesome. And he does not have a stand. Funko should have put a stand on this one only because he's very top heavy. He's probably not going to fall so easily, but he does kind of tilt a little bit because he's definitely top heavy. Alright, that is the Night King. Wait till you see the dragons, guys. Wait till you see the 6-inch mountain. Those are some cool pops. We're going to be unboxing those right now. So that's the first one down. Let's get into Theon, Greyjoy. We're going to unbox him and see what it looks like with his armor and the bow and arrow with fire. So let me know in the comments below who's your favorite character of Game of Thrones. Mine is Sansa Stark, just because I'm a sucker for redheads. So, but I definitely like Sansa Stark. I actually like all the Starks, really. Not all necessarily, but I'm a big fan of Jon Snow, who we know is not a Stark, but at least he was looked at as a Stark throughout the entire season, for most of the season at least. Not season, I'm sorry, series. And there is Theon with his armor. That looks great. That flame looks great there on his arrow. I mean, he definitely looks like he's ready to protect Bran Stark. But I'm a big fan of the Starks. Not necessarily a big fan of how it ended, but a big fan of the Starks, for sure. So there he is, looks awesome. you know, he's one of those characters that a lot of people have mixed feelings about, you know. I'm one of them. Sorry about that. I'm one of them that has mixed feelings about him. So, I don't think he redeemed himself at the end. I don't think the things that he's done throughout this entire show is redeemable. I don't think he's necessarily redeemable. I definitely think what he did was cool, but, you know, he's still, in my eyes, you know, some things just can't be redeemable. Not, you know, not the whole grudges or nothing against him. It's just, I have to look at it from the acts that he did versus the one act that he did at the end. It's kind of, you know what I mean? It's like if you're, I don't know. I'm not going to get into it. But we got Arya Stark. This is my brother's favorite. My brother Matt, this is his favorite, Arya Stark. She is my second favorite in the show. Again, I love the Starks. Sansa Stark is my first favorite. I love that braid there. Looks absolutely amazing. It's kind of hard to do new ones of these characters because there's so many. And when I say so many, it's not like hundreds, but there's quite a few Sansa Starks out there. Same with Jon Snow. Same with Cersei. So it's kind of, it can be a little difficult to make something new and exciting. But this one's pretty cool. It's got her with the spear there. And she definitely was a badass in this last season. So, I mean, she's a badass the whole time, in my eyes. But she really came through in this last season. So, Arya Stark, you looking pimp. Now, she does not stand up at all by herself. Good job, Funko. They put a stand in there because she does not stand up by herself. So there is a close-up of Sansa. We're going to get into Bran. It's funny, they call him King Bran the Broken. So one thing about Game of Thrones, and I'm trying my best to keep away from spoilers, so that's why I'm not really saying what happened at the end, but kind of gives it away when it says King Bran, right? The Broken. It's a cool looking pop though. But one thing I never understood was they really never explained the White Walkers. They never really explained why they were there. They never really explained what was the Night King's main goal. What was he trying to do, man? He wasn't going to sit on the throne. So, I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of, they didn't really explain it. But there he is. I think that blue robe he has is stunning. I think Funko did a phenomenal job with the detail on that blue robe. The little wheelchair. Little broken Bran. King Bran the Broken. He's definitely got his own throne. You know, I'm not going to say what happened to the throne in case you haven't seen the movie. It felt like a movie, right? The TV show. Or the TV series, whatever you want to call it. But he's got his own little throne right there, which is a wheelchair. And not necessarily the biggest fan of how it ended. Not necessarily the biggest fan of how some of the characters ended, but still like the show. I'm not gonna dislike it because of the last season. I mean, it was phenomenal, and the last season was great too. The first 3 episodes were so awesome. Then it kind of went down a little bit just because of the decision making, but overall it was a great show. So again, those are 4 of the 5. I'm sorry, those are 4 of the 6 characters. That's not 6-inch, obviously, because that's the 7th one. But 4 of the 6, I need to get Jon Snow again. He is out in stores, and Sansa Stark has not dropped yet. But Sansa looks gorgeous. So we got the mountain, guys. Here we go. 6-inch mountain. The glare is horrible, but we're going to unbox them, so you don't have to worry about the glare. You're going to get a close-up and see what the mountain looks like. We still got 2 dragons to unbox, too. 2 dragons. So, here we go. 6-inch. Wow. Whew, the mountain. We're going to start with the back of his head. Man, he's got some scar in there. The veins all in his head. Armor. Looks great, man. He looks great. So this is really cool. I mean, it looks just like him. It really does. They did a great job. Look at that. Funko did an amazing job on this pop. On all the pops, really. I like the armor that he's wearing. Everything is so cool about him. 6-inch. Stare into his dark eyes. He's awesome. Really cool pop. It's hard not to love these things, man. You can just have them hanging out right there. Really cool. I already put the other ones back, but kind of give you an idea of the same kind of size a pop goes. That's kind of the difference there. So you got a regular 4-inch pop and then a 6-inch pop. So totally different show, I know, but it's a loose pop I have on my desk. But just to kind of see the height differences. So he does stand a little bit taller than the other ones, which is really cool. And what's cool too is if you really want to make him a little bit oversized, you can also put Game of Thrones mystery minis around him. I don't know if I have any on my desk. I should. I just don't know where they're at. If they're on here somewhere. Anyways, you can even use mystery minis and be creative when you kind of, set them up. If you're going to outbox collector and you're going to set them up in like a scene or something, that'd be pretty cool. So that is the Mountain out in stores. All of these I picked up at GameStop. They are not available at Hot Topic. Just not yet. And I got them all from GameStop and ThinkGeek. So both of those stores had them. And yeah, they're out in stores now. So definitely grab them. This one's hard to find. The Mountain is very hard to find. Not meaning that he's sold out or nothing. It's just, he's new, so he's not necessarily released in every area yet, but you should be able to find him once he released. But I can only find one. I didn't even find a duplicate of him. So we're going to do Jon Snow next on Rhaegal. So that's his dragon that he was flying. These are taped, but I pre-cut them before the video started to be able to take these out and show you up close. Really want to get a nice little look at these Game of Thrones pops. So definitely setting them up there. That looks really cool. So here we go. Here's Rhaegal and Jon Snow. That is exactly what Jon Snow looks like, except standing still on his pop version. The same scars and the same face in the same place. So it's the same head sculpt, and he has a man bun. Like MGK with his man bun. Jon Snow is sporting a man bun. Man bun Snow. Those dark eyes. Really cool dragon. He's gonna probably end up falling, so well, maybe I can keep him. Hold him still. I just want you to see the scales on the dragon. Really cool pop. Really cool detail. It's a really sick pop. I mean, look at that. Really cool pop. Love that. Oh man, look at that. This thing is great looking. So there he is flying. Anyways, I'm not gonna make sounds. I just did. I'm such a kid. It's like playing with toys, making all the little sounds that kids make when the dragon flies. That's the sound of a dragon when it flies. So in case you didn't know, spoiler alert. That's a dragon sound. There he is. I don't know if I'm going to make a sound on this one, because this one's shooting flames, so probably making some type of screaming sound. But there is Daenerys with fiery Drogon. It's not Drogon, it's fiery Drogon. It's cool. They had to change it because they already have Daenerys with Drogon. She's holding Drogon in her hand. Different pops with Drogon, so they had to call it fiery to be distinct. Oh man, she came right off of that. Okay. So we're going to take a look at this one up close. This is the last one, guys. So here we go. Saving the best for last, in my opinion. This looks great when you take pictures of it. Not necessarily so much out of the box like that. Just looks like mustard spilt on the table. But it looks really cool. In the box, and when you take pictures of it with a flash, this comes out really cool. It looks really like fire. I hope that makes sense. So there is Drogon. There is the back of Daenerys' head with all them braids, looking beautiful. She's very gorgeous. Daenerys is gonna, woohoo! Look at her. She's like in a kung fu movie. That's what kung fu movies sound like. She's got a little burn mark there. She's starting to look like the Marshmallow Man. A little toasty. If you just took her out, really, she would look like she's in a kung fu movie. I know it's hard to see because I'm wearing a black shirt. But look. She looks like she's in kung fu. So, hey, is what it is. So there's Drogon. She sits right there, obviously. Really cool dragon here. See if we can get some cool details, hopefully. And we'll wrap up the video, guys. It's already a late video. Not late, but long video, sorry. All the scales coming down his back. Pretty cool. Obviously, these don't flap or nothing, so they're going to stay in that position. But really cool Funko Pop. Got the fire coming out. And the underbelly. So, look, I don't know what this is. Oh, it's probably nothing. So, that's the underbelly of him. But that wraps up the video, guys. She just goes right on top, and boom. So if you want to see her on the dragon, that's probably the best pose right there. And that wraps it up, guys. That's the last one. So she's a little loose, so I'm going to put it back in the box, of course, because I'm an inbox collector. So thank you for watching. That is Game of Thrones, guys, except for 2 pops. One isn't out, Sansa yet, and the Jon Snow. I need to find a good box. But those are just commons. So thanks, guys, for watching. Let me know which one's your favorite out of the pops that I have. Let me know who your favorite character is in the comments below. Definitely want to know who your favorite character is. Are you House Stark? Are you Targaryen? Are you Lannister? What are you? Let me know in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Please be kind to one another. Treat everybody with respect, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care, everybody.